All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DuePoint on this most historic day, as we've just mentioned. But I'm glad that you're here this evening. I think that once you're done with us this evening, you'll have a good idea of how we're trying to be part of the solution rather than part of the problem. And I'm very grateful that you've come through on this first Monday of April, which, as you guys know, is like the graveyard shift of the month. Nobody's concentrating on anything right now other than buying groceries and getting ready for the month ahead. So I'm very happy that you've all come through this evening, and thank you for all of you who are watching us live as well this evening. You're here to make money, and that's what we're hoping to do for you this evening as we work through this. So, guys, you are sitting here at DuePoint. DuePoint is a division of a listed and licensed life and short-term insurance company. That's very important for you to note. I've had a couple of conversations with people who kind of get this impression that DuePoint is some kind of like fringe thing, some kind of thing that's just cropped up out of the middle of nowhere. Well, no, actually, we're a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. As I said to you, we're listed on the JSE. We're licensed both for life and short-term insurance with the FSB. We have 64 pieces of regulation that govern us and 8 regulators that come and visit us on a regular basis. We've also been around since 1952. So we really aren't anything new. We are just something, what we've done is we've created something new in our company with this new division called DuePoint. And this evening, ladies and gentlemen, you'll find all of our certification outside next to the front door. Go and take a look there, look it through them, get comfort with who you're dealing with. We are obviously an authorized financial services provider as well. There's our FSP number over there. So get comfortable with all of us. Here's the team. The main reason we show you the team is because the team is here. I think, again, a lot of people, particularly the skeptics of what we do here with our direct selling, is that they think that we're another one of these, like, you know, from America or from Russia or from Switzerland or from Nigeria or from wherever. No, folks, we're all right here. This is a South African homegrown company, and all of us here are right here for you to find us at any point in time in the future. This is me over here, definitely the best looking of this lot here. My name is Brendan Benfield. I'm the senior executive. Here, I'm the founder of the division and of the team. Spent the last 20 years in the financial services space. I'm a chartered accountant, so I've got all the accreditation necessary to be really boring. But I'm going to try this evening not to be very boring. I'm going to try and bring some life to what we're doing here. Then we've got Tim. Tim over here is our banking expert. You saw him a minute ago. He does our tech stuff as well, but he is our banking expert. He spent 15 years in the banking space, working for the first RAND group, that's FNB, R&B. He was working with their executive team, reporting to their CEO. So he brings a lot of technical experience to our team. Then we've got Stacey over here. She's our auditor. She comes from Deloitte. She spent many years there, both locally and internationally. Also a chartered accountant. You can see the 3 chartered accountants know what we're talking about. These 2, they're just smiling. They don't know what we're talking about. No. Anyway, here's the 3 chartered accountants. She's a chartered accountant as well. Again, brings a lot of technical skills to the team. Look at Jane. You've met Jane out front here today. Jane is our only foreigner, but she's not a foreigner because she's now a South African citizen. She became a South African citizen recently, spent most of her life in the UK, but the last 10 years here in South Africa, doing direct selling both there and here. So she brings a lot of international experience to our team, so we know that what we're doing is at world standards at the moment. And then we got Rob. Rob's our design guy. Everything that you see, feel, and touch here at DuePoint has been designed by him. He spent 15 years running his own digital design firm that specialized in financial services. So he really knows what he's doing, and you'll feel it as you look around and as you work with our technology. You'll feel that he knows what he's doing here. That's the team, folks. And as I said to you, the most important thing is that we're actually here. You don't have to Skype call us from a prison in Russia. We're actually here, and you can find us at any point in time. In fact, we've got a little lady. She's doing very well here at DuePoint. She said to me the reason she joined DuePoint was because when it goes wrong, she knows where I am. It's a bit frightening, but that's part of what we want to offer here this evening. Folks, what is it that we do at DuePoint? Well, there's 2 things that we do. The first and our primary objective at DuePoint is we're wanting to create recurring, reliable, confidence-building income in the hands of South Africans today. This is something that we just don't have. And tonight and today, I've got a fantastic example of how all the confidence we could ever have had in our economy and our country has been taken away from us once again. This is a recurring part of our history in South Africa. We like destroying any confidence we ever build in our country. 2005, we were booming. 2017, we're in the trough again. Folks, there is no confidence that we can have as individual South Africans in our ability to earn income anymore. Certainly not reliable income, certainly not income that will definitely be there tomorrow. We know already, and we're going to probably see a wave of it happening again now, that retrenchments are occurring on a daily basis in South Africa. A daily basis. 2 years ago, we were retrenched over 180,000 people in 1 year. 180,000 people retrenched in 1 year is absolutely crazy. We know that last year our economy shrunk by 4%. That means 4% less businesses and 4% less people employed in South Africa. What is it going to look like at the end of this year? None of us know when we wake up in the morning whether we'll have our job that day, the next month, the next year. Once upon a time, we had that dream. Our parents would have told us, get a good job, get good education, build a career. Well, that's gone. That's gone. It doesn't work anymore. We know that these days you're almost 100% guaranteed of being forced to change your job every 5 years. And that's not because of promotion. That's because of survival. Companies are closing. Businesses are downsizing. The mines are selling their assets off. They don't want to be here anymore, especially with junk status. They don't want to be here with us. And it means that we, the guys on the ground, are suffering. We're suffering and we've got no confidence. But we at DuePoint here want to create confident, recurring income in your hands that is in your control, not the control of a politician or an economist. Your control. That's the primary objective. Now, if we can create income for you like that, we reckon we can tackle one of the biggest symptoms of the current economic crisis that we're in, and that is the fact that we're all over-indebted. All of us. It doesn't matter how much you earn. If you're earning 200,000 or whether you're earning 5,000 Rand a month, all of us are in the debt system. All of us are over-indebted. I often used to tell the story. We were selling a house on Eccleston in Brighton. We had a guy come. He was a top lawyer in one of the major legal firms in Sandton, CBD, and he came to us and he wanted to buy a house. And I thought, well, this is great. Arrives in the Bentley. We're like, this is a cash deal done. Okay, no problem. He says, no, I need to get a bond. I need to get a loan on the house. So we're like, geez, this is amazing. So he filled out the forms. Now I get to see the forms as the owner of the house. He earned 282,000 Rand a month. Hands up who earns 282,000 Rand a month here. No. I'm disappointed. None of you earn 282,000 Rand a month? I've never had anybody put their hand up when I asked that question. That is crazy amounts of cash. You would think you'd be able to get a bond approval. He sent the bond application to all 4 of the major banks. All 4 of the major banks turned him down. Why? Because he was over-indebted. He had too much debt to pay even when he was earning 282,000 Rand a month. I imagine that's a challenge most of you would like to have, the challenge of borrowing so much that your 282,000 doesn't cover it. But can I tell you that all of us are in that scenario already? Even if you earn 10,000 Rand a month, you know what it's like. You've leveraged that 10,000 Rand to 10 million Rand already, and you're in real trouble. You're in real trouble. It's not going to go away. What do we do with our debt in South Africa? We keep it for our children. That's what we do. When we die, we hand it over to them. We hand it over to them. And they then get to pay off debt that you incurred in your life. That's what we do. And you know what we do? We perpetuate the debt cycle in South Africa. Generation after generation, we never break free. But now, if we could create recurring income that was there all the time, whether you are working, whether you aren't, whether you're sick, whether you're healthy, whether you're too old or too young, if we could create that income for you, we could start tackling this problem, because you wouldn't need it anymore. You'd be using an inflow rather than this negative structure that we've got. That's the first thing we hope to do. The second thing we hope to do with that recurring income is starting to prepare people for their retirement. This is something we don't think about. In South Africa, our list of problems is so long, we couldn't be bothered looking at the bottom of the list where retirement sits. But you know what the question is? What are we going to do when we get there? We're all going to get there. It's like when you fall pregnant. Like the train has left the station. You are pregnant, Retirement. You are all going to retire, guaranteed. I will put millions of rands on it. You will all be forced to retire. Maybe some at 60, maybe some at 65, maybe some at 70. But you will come to a point where you would create no further income through employment. That will happen to all of you. They're telling us we're going to live to somewhere between 95 and 105 years of age, on average, this generation. I mean, just look what's happening. So Thabo Mbeki's mother died. 97. 97. She lived through some of the hardest times in South Africa. She lived to 97. You guys are going to make it too. 95, 98, 105. I'm going to see you there. That means you're going to spend 30 to 35 years living without income. What do? How do you survive that? Well, a whole lot of research was done, and they said if you did want to survive, on the day you retire, you need 10 times your annual salary in your bank. 10 years of your salary saved in your bank if you're going to survive retirement. Hands up who's on track for 10 years savings right now. 10 years of your salary saved. None of us. The answer to their survey was 99.5% of South Africans will not be ready for retirement. That's all of us. What's 0.5%? That's all of us. If we can create recurring income that is there every single month, even when you retire, you don't have to have 10 times your annual salary saved. That is the primary objective of DuePoint. Can we put that tool in your hands? And can we put it there so that it's there until the last breath that you take? That is a big, big ask, but it's our primary objective. Our second objective is we're bringing Constantia, DuePoint into the 21st century. Us as customers have changed. We want direct relationships with our suppliers, one of which is our insurance companies. We want to know, and we want to be directly in touch with them. We also want to be in control of our products and bits and pieces. We are a modern generation. And so we need to bring Constantia, which is a 70-year-old insurance company, into the 21st century. With those two things, those two objectives wrapped together, we have what we call the DuePoint system. Now, the DuePoint system is very simple. What it does, it allows you as an individual to contract to us as what we call wealth engineers. As a wealth engineer, you're given one task. That one task is to connect us to everybody that you know. Everybody that you know now, everybody that you're going to know in the future. As you connect people to us, you create for us a platform of distribution. In the past, what we would have done is advertised on TV and that, and we would have got people to come to us to purchase our products. Now, we use you to go out and connect us to the same people. And by doing that, we're able to go out and reach people that may not have even responded to the old-fashioned forms of advertising. And we're able to then facilitate the purchase of our products to them. When we do that, of course, we create revenue for ourselves. And when we create revenue for ourselves, we create extra income for you. Now, this extra income is recurring. You're not peddling goods here. It's not one of those things where you're going to get a starter kit of mouthwash and soaps and cleaning agents that you're going to have to go every month and try and sell to your friends again who hate it, who are sick of it, who still have too much of it and don't want to buy again. That's not recurring income. Recurring income, in that situation, your income's up and then it's down, and it's up and then it's down. It's never there every single month. What we do is we use financial services products and lifestyle products that run off of debit orders. They run out every month because it's a debit order. Every month the debit order runs through our computer system. Every month the product is paid. And where it is paid, you earn every single month. Whether you're at work or not, whether you're sick or not, whether you're healthy, whether you're old, it doesn't matter. That income is there every month that debit order runs and every month that it is paid. That is real recurring income. That is freedom creating income. And that is the tool that we have created into our DuePoint system. Folks, we include in the system the power of duplication. We know that all of you are busy. You don't have time. I always say, welcome to the club of I don't have time. Look at me. It's 6 o'clock. I'm here. I'm here every day until 8, 9 o'clock. None of us have time. We're all working our guts out. Okay? We know this. But you got a little bit of time. And if you could take a little bit of time from everybody around you, you'd have a whole lot of time to build your channel. And so what we've done is we've put that tool into our system to allow you to leverage the time and thoughts and energies of others to help build your recurring income through the DuePoint system. Folks, it is not an employment contract. You are not employed by us. You're like an electrician or a plumber or a lead generator for us. You are not an it's not an employment contract, which means that on Monday morning I'm not going to hold a staff meeting and ask why you haven't brought anyone to DuePoint yet. Okay, you are completely independent of us. And as a result, it is completely flexi time. It's not part-time. Somebody said to me, what is it? Is it full-time or part-time? Well, it's neither. It's a tool. And we put the tool in your hand, and we say, use the tool when you want and how much you want. The more you put in, the more it puts out. If you put a little in, it's only going to put a little out. But that is something that is completely contrary to the situation you're currently in. Right now, you're on a treadmill. That treadmill has no end. Your employment makes you run 8 hours a day, maybe 10, maybe 12 hours a day. All day, all week. It's not getting any of your aspirations reached. It's not setting you free. It just runs and runs and runs. Now, we put this in your hands and we say, well, use it. Use it to leverage yourself off that treadmill and into the future. And you decide how much you want to use it for. You are completely independent of us here at DuePoint. Folks, there's no startup capital, and therefore there is no risk in becoming a wealth engineer. Like I said to you, there's no starter kit that you're going to have to buy. There's no bags we'll send up and down that you have to put money in. There's no credit card machines waiting for you outside like there are at all these other things that I've been to. Tonight, becoming a wealth engineer will cost you nothing. And it'll cost you nothing every month going forward to be a wealth engineer. By simply being a Constantia product owner, you get as part of the package to be a wealth engineer. There's no startup fee, business fee, application form fee. There's none of that at DuePoint. Simply becoming a product owner at Constantia, as part of the package, you become a wealth engineer. And you're able to do this. Folks, there's no qualification or experience required. to become a wealth engineer here this evening, because you are not a representative of ours, you're not a broker or an agent, you're not any of these things. You simply bring people to DuePoint. It is for everybody here at DuePoint. Folks, you are building a real asset though. So don't let me water down the value of what you're doing. Where you can create something that creates recurring income for you on a monthly basis, you can price it. Where you can price it, you can sell it, you can transfer it, and it will outlive you. When you pass away one day, that income that you have created, that channel you have built in your lifetime, will be handed over to your children. And instead of perpetuating the debt cycle by giving them all your debt, you will give them income instead and have changed the entire future of your families. There is absolutely no selling. This is the most important part. Like I said, you don't peddle goods here at DuePoint. There's no creams, there's no nothing. Your task is a singular task. Simply bring people to DuePoint. Simply bring people to DuePoint. That's all you've got to do. And we do everything else for you. You will see through the course of this presentation that we run presentations all week long, every day. We live stream them out across the country. We have a dedicated YouTube channel where at any point in time you can see one of our presentations. You never have to come to special lessons to become a presenter and get a certificate. You don't have to do that. We do it for you 24/7, 365 days of the year. You never ever need to talk to people about our products. In fact, we contract you out of it. Don't ever talk to people about our products. Your task as the wealth engineer is singular. Talk to people about the opportunity that we have created here, the opportunity to create recurring income. That's the only sentence you ever tell them, and then you bring them here. And I'm going to show you all the different ways that you can bring them to DuePoint. Folks, as wealth engineers, you have one task: to tell everybody about the DuePoint opportunity. As you go out and tell them about how you're creating income for yourself on a recurring basis, how you're levering yourself off that treadmill, how you're changing your future on a permanent basis. Some of the people you talk to are going to want to become wealth engineers. And when they do, and as you add them to DuePoint, we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. Those people go out and do exactly the same thing. They've seen this presentation. And as they add people to DuePoint, we allocate them to your channel. In time, you've got tens, hundreds, maybe thousands of individuals all talking about DuePoint. And what you have created for us is that platform of distribution. You've penetrated the South African market for us, and we come along. We come along, not you. And we come and facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel, and your income is born. Now, what's very important to note is, like I've said, we are not like all these other things you've seen. And in the same way, we are never ever going to tell you this is a get-rich-quick scheme. This is none of these, in 3 months' time, you'll be earning 100,000 Rand a month. In 3 months' time, you'll be earning R1 million a month. No. That is not genuine. It is not sustainable, and it's not real. This is real. We don't have 8 regulators and 64 pieces of legislation looking after us here to be doing something fringy and off the beaten track. No, this is very, very genuine, like your employment, like building your own business. But like those two, if you are going to change your life with it, you're going to have to commit time, energy, thought, and persistency to it. But over time, you can change everything about your future, as we're going to show you now. So folks, there's 2 ways that you earn with the DuePoint system. The first is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you 27.50 Rand every time somebody in your channel makes a product payment, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment was made. So for instance, you went out, you spoke to a few people, they made their monthly product payment. Every month that they pay it, you get 27.50 Rand multiplied by 200%. These are the people you spoke to on your first point. That's 55 Rand. It's not 1 Rand 60. It's not 5 Rand 50. It's not 12 Rand 26. I've seen all of these out there. Those are 19th century numbers. No one can survive on them. This is the 21st century. 55 Rand is a number that you can feel and that you can use. As these people go out and chat to a few people and they become wealth engineers and make their product payments, and that's very important. People have said to me before, hang on, do I have to make my payment every month? Yes, you have to make a payment every month. Do these people have to make their payments every month? Yes, every month that they pay, you get 27.50 Rand multiplied by 200%, which is 55 Rand. They stop paying, you don't get it. But if they pay, it's 55 Rand. Add up the dots on the screen there. I've worked it out, it's just under 1,000 Rand. You've hardly done anything at DuePoint, hardly anything. And you're getting 1,000 Rand a month, every month, into your bank account, every month. And you've just started. As your channel continues to grow, and as it spreads out, creating penetration into the market for us, You earn 27 Rand 50 multiplied by a diminishing factor the further away these individuals get from you. However, there's no limit to how much you can earn with the returns program. From the 8th point onwards, you will always get 4% of 27 Rand 50 where you qualify to earn. So imagine you had a channel that was 16 points big, and someone on the 15th point makes a payment and you qualify to earn, you will get 4% of 27 Rand 50. You hand it over to your children one day, they spend their lives building the channel, they get to the 86th point, and they qualify to earn, you'll get 4% of 27 Rand 50. There is no limit to your potential here at DuePoint. There is no limit. You will decide. You will be the only stumbling block in the growth of your channel here at DuePoint. I can say that quite honestly. When you get to know us, you will see how there are no bottlenecks in our process. You don't even have to become a presenter, like I said to you. There's no bottlenecks. Only your mental capacity to get out there, put energy in, be persistent, and change your life will be the only deciding factor in the building of your channel. Now, folks, it's not very practical, those numbers. Let's look at some practical numbers. We asked, how much could you expect to earn in our returns program? It's not an easy question to answer because I need to know how fast you're going to grow. Now, all of you will grow at a different rate. That's completely up to you. You're independent, remember. But we wanted to work out a conservative way, a conservative answer. So we went and we looked at about 2 decades worth of information. We came up with what we call the 3+2 growth formula. We think it's conservative and we think it's reasonable. What it says is, in your first month with us, you put 3 people on your first point. Just 3 in an entire month with us. And then every month thereafter, you put just 2 people in on your first point. That's 1 every 2 weeks. If you can do that persistently over time and work with the guys that you put in to do the same thing, and we apply our maths, we get rid of the lapses and the cancellations of people not doing 3+2, and we apply all of that in, we believe you can reasonably expect to be earning about 2,500 Rand a month after 6 months. Now, people look at that. Some people go, that's changed my life already. Other people are going, that's ridiculous. I've got to do 6 months for 2,500 Rand. Well, it's very sad we've lost the value of money. That 2,500 Rand a month represents 30,000 Rand a year you've just created for your household in 6 months with us. This is genuine lifetime income. Not like the 100,000 Rand after 3 months promised to you on Facebook. No. 2,500 after 6 months. Lifetime income. Now, if you can do it for 6 more months, we reckon quite conservatively you can assume that you'll be earning around 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. It's 1 year with us. 1 year with us, and you will be earning 120,000 Rand more every year. It's very few of us that are going to get a 10,000 Rand raise this year, but you can engineer that for yourself with the DuePoint system in 12 months with us. If you can be persistent enough to carry on +2, +2, +2 every month and working with your guys for 24 months, 2 years, we reckon you'd be on about 27,000 to 30,000 Rand a month. That's 360,000 Rand a year that you've added to your household income in 2 years with us. You can see it's still not 100,000 Rand a month like they promised you on the internet. No. 30,000 Rand a month every month after 2 years of being with us. If you can push through to 3 years, we reckon you'll be on about 45,000 to 50,000 Rand a month. That's 600,000 Rand a year. 4 years, we reckon you'd be on about 60,000 to 65,000 Rand a month. That's 720,000 Rand a year. And if you can push through for half a decade, 5 years with us, we reckon you'd be on about 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's $1,000,000 Rand a year. You're now in the top 0.5% of earners in the country, and you've done it in 5 years. 5 years. Now, I get mixed reactions to this. I get people who say to me, Rennie, there's no ways I'm waiting 5 years. I need the money now. Can't help you. I can't help you. You're going to have to go to Facebook. You are. And you're going to have to go and sell creams and all that. Folks, it is not real. No job anywhere in the world with any qualification will get you to 100,000 Rand a month in 3 months. It's not real. But in reality, in 5 years, we can get you to $1,000,000 Rand a year. Now, think about your employment up until this point in time. How many years have you committed to it? How many millions of hours have you put into it? Has it got you to 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month in all of those years? Does 5 years seem so long? Half a decade. Do you remember the 2010 Soccer World Cup? Does that feel like a long time ago now? It doesn't feel like a long time ago to me. I was like 5 minutes. That's 7 years ago. 7 years, are you kidding me? Well, 5 years with DuePoint, consistent effort, and we think you can reasonably be expecting to be earning 100,000 Rand a month. Now, this is just mathematics, and I can make it look any way I want, but we like to look at it in real life. We've had enough time now running this division. We've got hundreds of people earning at DuePoint. Just last month alone, 113 new people started earning with DuePoint. In 1 month. It's crazy. We've got hundreds of people earning, and I like to look at them. What are they doing with this tool? Because it's completely up to you, and it was completely up to them and what they did with this tool. So here's our first guy. It's just a guy we've selected for this month, Sean Matito. Joined us 5 months ago. 13th of October, 5.5 months ago. In his first 4 months, he got to 2,389 Rand a month. I said it would take 6 months. 6 months to 2,500 Rand. He did it in 4 months. Okay? In the next 2 months, month 4, month 5, he got to 13,000 Rand a month. That's 150,000 Rand a year. He's done that in 6 months, let's call it. 5.5 months. 150,000. Now, I said that it would take a year to get to 9,000 to 10,000 Rand with my maths. Nice and conservative. I wanted it to be reasonable for you. Here's a guy who said, bugger that. I want freedom, and I want it now. And he's up to 13,000 Rand a month. We've got Regina Dwara. She's from KZN. She doesn't even have the opportunity of using our head office and all of our facilities here. She uses all of our online tools and live stream presentations. And over the course of the last 5.5 months, she's built herself a channel that's now worth nearly 200,000 Rand a year. Now, I ask you this question. Think about your current finances. Think about the list of problems you have. And just answer the question, what would 7,000 Rand a month do to that list of problems? How many would be crossed off? Just 7,000. Forget about the 17. Just 7 more right now. How many problems would disappear on 7? We're not talking hundreds of thousands of rands here like they do on Facebook. Nobody gets that. People get this. This is changing. You've still got your full-time job. You're still earning. But now you've got an extra 7,000 Rand a month. What does that do? How does it change? Well, it's in your hands. You can choose. Regina did that in her first 4.5 months with us. We got Roloff. Roloff joined us last year, February. He's been here for a year. A year. And over the course of the year, he slowly built up his income. Now, I say so slowly. I said it would take a year to get to 9,000 to 10,000 Rand. In his first year, he doubled that. He got to 240,000 Rand a year extra income that he now earns with the DuePoint system. Now, it's completely up to you. Some of you will earn a little bit. Others of you will earn a medium. Some of you will earn a lot. Some of you will earn nothing. That will be completely up to you. Go to our YouTube site. We have hundreds of testimony videos of people using the DuePoint system. Some are earning a little, some medium, and some are earning a lot. Okay, just let you know a secret. They're on 79,000 now. Okay? It's completely up to you. It's completely up to you on what you do. You will choose. DuePoint will never stand in the way. You will stand in the way of your success. I can say that with full confidence. You will choose what you want to do. You'll walk out of here this evening and go, it's one of those things that I read about in the newspaper. No, we're not. We cannot have 8 regulators and 64 pieces of legislation and have survived for the last 70 years and be one of these. It's not what we are. This is a genuine income earning opportunity. This is like your employment. This is like if you chose tonight to start your own business. It will take time and energy and thought and commitment. But you've never had a tool like this before. You've never. One that you can use and rely on. And what you put in, you get out. That's what's happening here at DuePoint. That's the first way you earn. The second way you earn with DuePoint is through our XP Rewards program. Now, our XP Rewards program is designed to take you from beginner to expert wealth engineer. It's our training program. As you complete the steps in our training program, we give you XP points, experience points. People say to me, what does XP stand for? It stands for experience points. It is a measure of how experienced you are with us as a wealth engineer at DuePoint. It's not worth a single cent. So on Facebook, you'll see people saying, oh, no, XP is 1 Rand equals what? No. It's not worth anything. It is a measure of your experience. That's all it is. But as you train and as you gain experience, your channel will naturally grow. And where you've gained experience and your channel has reached certain milestones, we give you rewards. It's the best training program in the country. Normally you go, they give you a pad, a pen, and a badge. That's what you get at your training, isn't it? I went to plenty training when I was in the corporate world. That's what I got, a pen and a badge. And they were like, ooh, we're spending money on you. Like, what am I going to do with this afterwards? Okay, no. Here, we give you a little bit of cash in the beginning. Right in the beginning, your first few weeks with us. And you're earning cash with us. In addition to the returns we were just talking about. Remember, this is all in addition now. Hey? Then we start to get, as you get a little bit more serious, a little bit more experience, a little bit more size, the cash gets a little bit more serious. Then we start to give you tools. Tools that accelerate the growth of your channel with us. At rank 5, not rank 1, 2, 3, or 4, at rank 5, We give you an imported Lightning memory stick from the United States of America. It plugs into every single electronic device in South Africa, and we fill it with presentations, downloads, tools, everything that you need, testimonies, everything that you need, so that anytime, anywhere that you're with someone, no matter what device they have or you have, you can be talking to them about DuePoint. At rank 7, we give you a set of business cards. Now, they're a very unique set of business cards. First of all, they're imported. Second of all, they're gold gilded. That's not a gold Cokie from my office. That's gold gilding, gold leaf, personalized. You get 800 of them worth 12,500 Rand. Why would we give you business cards? I can give you the 5 Rand version from down the road. No, because when you put the best business card in the hand of somebody that they have ever seen in South Africa, they're going to have 2 questions for you. Who is DuePoint and what do you do for them? And so your channel grows with the tools that we give you. At rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size for the rest of your life, we take you away on a 1-week holiday, 5-star business class, all expenses paid for you and your family. Every year for the rest of your life. I want you to go and negotiate this with your employer tomorrow. I want you to go and say, listen, if I achieve a certain production level, for the rest of my life, I want you to take me away on holiday. Well, we do that here. You maintain your channel size, and you achieve rank 9. Everybody that achieves rank 9 will be going away with us. Now, I've said to the guys, we've already got a whole bunch of rank 9s. This is already paid for. So again, we get people, they just put it up there. It'll never actually happen. Well, then where did my money go? Because this is paid for. I said to some of my guys who were saying, Brendan, but what happens if this division closes down? I said, it's all right. We'll lie on the beach and commiserate together. That's what we're going to do, because it is paid. We are going at the end of this year. Every single rank 9, which is any one of you in the room who achieves rank 9, any one of you watching us live who achieves rank 9, all of you who make rank 9 will be coming away with us at the end of the year on this holiday.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun, where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
right, so I think you can see we're not going to the caravan park. We're going to make a proper job of it. And the wonderful thing about DuePoint is that everything is earned and nothing is won. There's no prizes here. Again, you'll see on Facebook some people say DuePoint prizes. No, there are no prizes here. I'm not going to pull your names out of a hat. It's not going to be the first 5 rank 9ers that go. No. Everybody who achieves rank 9 will come away. Now, I mean, Rob, the other guy, he often says in his presentations for folks who can't come with because you haven't made rank 1 yet. That is the trick. You need to get to rank 1 and then rank 2, rank 3. But you've got the whole year ahead of you. We're going in December. You've got the whole year ahead. And any one of you can come with us. As part of our XP Rewards program, we have, at rank 11, we give you another tool, another very useful tool, your own car. It's not rented to you. It's not given to you for a month or for a year. It's not branded. That was the Ford Cougar. It caught fire. It's not branded. Okay? It's yours because it's a tool that you will use to grow your channel with us. As part of our training, XP Rewards training program, folks, every month we run a wealth quest. The wealth quest run just for a month, from the first to the last day of every month. And every month it's different. They're designed to equip you with tools that you will use to grow your channels with us. Some months, those who qualify by finishing the criteria of the training, of the wealth quest, will get an iPhone or an iPad or a smart TV or cash or data or Wi-Fi. All of that sort of stuff is in it, tools that you will use to do it. Everybody who qualifies gets those tools. So it's not like just these 2 iPads down here. Everybody who qualifies gets an iPad. And that's what's happening this month. And you're lucky because it's the beginning of the month. You've got a lot of time to achieve this. It's triple lightning qualifier this month. For the month of April, it will be different in May. But for this month, it's triple lightning qualifier. Find 3 new individuals, put them on your first point as new wealth engineers, and get them qualified. That means they must have found 3 individuals and added them to their first points of their channel by the end of this month, and everybody must have paid, and you'll get your own iPad. Your own iPad. Fresh out the box, peeled from the plastic. That's what's this month up. It's up for you. It's up to you to decide who and what you want out of DuePoint. Folks, people often ask us the question, where do we get the money to do this? This is normally one of their objections. Well, folks, it's very simple. The maths is very simple around this. In the traditional space, where I've spent nearly 20 years, what we do is we direct sell to you, which means that we spend a whole lot of money advertising on SABC, DSTV, billboards, radio stations, bathrooms, SMS campaigns, everywhere we can. We spend hundreds of millions marketing to you. Now that cost we reverse engineer into your monthly payment. Your funeral cover, your banking fees, your car insurance, all of that contains 35 to 50% next month's marketing. And so as you pay, that money goes to SABC and DSTV the next month and the next month. Now you'll notice at DuePoint, we do no advertising. None at all. You will never see a TV advert or a billboard for DuePoint because we use you. You go out, tell people about the opportunity of DuePoint, bring them here. And we do the work from there, which means that all of that money that we would have spent on SABC and DSTV, it's now available to you. So someone said to me, where does the money come from? It comes from the product payments. Every cent comes from our product payments. There's no other funding that comes. It's all from the product payments every month. So folks, there are 3 products that we as DuePoint facilitate the purchase of in your channel. So first is our Access Wealth plan. It's 299 Rand a month. For that 299 Rand a month, we open a tax-free investment account for you, and we take 100 Rand of that 299 and we put it in the investment account. The investment account is a no-notice, no-restriction period investment account, which means the money is immediately available to you. You can draw it straight away. People often ask me the question, when does it come to an end? It doesn't. You can have the money straight away, which means the actual cost of this product is only 199 Rand a month to you because the other 100 Rand that's in the investment is available to you. In addition, you get 110,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover included in that 299. And as I told you, as a Constantia product owner, as part of the package, you get to be a wealth engineer for no additional fee. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It was designed with Access Wealth, but can be bought separately. It's 274 Rand a month. It gives you 1.1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. With no waiting periods, your first payment, you've got 1.1 million Rands worth of cover. No maximum age limits. You can be 97 and you can take this product out and you can have it until the last day. There's no medical examinations or declarations that need to be filled out. It is for everybody, like the DuePoint system. Our third product is our Wealth Points program. Our Wealth Points Buyers Club is where you get to enjoy the corporate leverage we have. We go out to suppliers all the time and we say, we would like the best prices you can give us because we're a big corporate. And they give us way better discounts and vouchers and prices and account managers than you could get normally as an individual. We go to lists of suppliers, ShopRite Checkers, Hirsch's, Take a Lot, Yappy Chef, Eagle Ford. Everybody that's in there, there's lists of guys, and they give us discounts that you couldn't get. For $274 a month, you get to enjoy all of those discounts and vouchers that we've negotiated. Fantastic. I love that product. I think it's one of the most exciting ones that we have. Folks, in addition, you get the entire team here. All the executive and managers are all here for you. You can book us at any time during business hours, and we will work with you and your teams, train you, motivate, help you goal set, structure your channels, everything. You've got us and all of our experience in this. You get all of our facilities, our presentation rooms, boardrooms, breakaway rooms, free Wi-Fi, tea, and coffee. You can use them any time during working hours, Monday to Saturday, at no charge, at no cost to you. You get all of our state-of-the-art technology at no cost to you. You have nationwide footprint because we live stream everything out of these presentations from Monday through Saturday, evening, lunchtime, morning, anytime, anywhere in the country. You can put someone down behind a phone, a tablet, a computer, and they can watch us live as if they're in the room with us to do all of our presentations. We've got our YouTube channel, hundreds of our presentations on there. That at 2 o'clock in the morning, you can show somebody one of our presentations. You don't have to do the work. And buy one of our USB sticks. It comes with presentations on it. So you can show it to people. You don't even have to have an internet connection. There are so many different ways you can show people the DuePoint system, not having to do the normal work that you would have to do. All of that as part of being a wealth engineer here at DuePoint. And so, folks, it's a decision. Tonight, I really discourage you from going down the line of, is this one of those things that, like, we're not. Take a look around. You can see we're not. Rather ask yourself the question this evening. Are you happy to carry on with the life that you have? Look at what's happening in our country. Look at, is it making you feel like a proud South African? Once upon a time, I was a super proud South African. I was like, hell yeah, we're getting this right. Not after today, not after April Fools this year. I'm hoping it's April Fools. Maybe he'll reverse it and we'll be like, ha ha. You know, I want to change. I want to be part of the change. I want to be part of the solution. And we want you to have that mindset. How do I change my life going forward? How can I start aspiring again? How can I start saying, you know, those things I'd given up on, I can go for that now with it. That's what we're doing here. And we're doing it on a permanent, lifetime, recurring income basis without you having to sell a single thing, without you having to do any presentations. Simply bring the people to DuePoint and let's start changing this country. If you want to become a wealth engineer this evening, folks, it's going to cost you nothing. It's going to take you 5 minutes of your time. Sit down, use your tablet, smartphone, or iPads outside, fill out an application form. It will cost you nothing this evening. No money will part from your hands. When you become a wealth engineer, you'll receive a W number. That's the beginning of your channel, your asset. And it'll either be worthless or it will change everything. You will decide on what you want to do with it. Folks, Thursday night, particularly for the wealth engineers that are here tonight and those of you watching us live tonight, remember Thursday night is Third Degree Thursday. We only run it once every 3 months, so you really want to be there or you really want to have tuned in. Okay, it will be live. It's 6:30 this Thursday. It's an opportunity for you and your guests, but preferably your guests, to ask me any questions that you may have. Anyone's, the most difficult to the most easiest. I really don't mind. You have that opportunity live. Once every 3 months, just once every 3 months, live, you get to ask me any question that you want during the presentation. So, folks, I encourage you to be here. It's triple XP for guests. So it's not 100, it's 300 XP for bringing guests or having them with you watching live on that evening. So please make sure you've got this place packed out on Thursday night and make sure you're all watching online. Folks, in the meantime, start sending your questions through. You might have questions already. Send them to questions@DuePoint.net, just email, or tweet them to #DuePoint3rd. Just tweet them to us. Any questions you have, and we'll line them up and we'll answer as many as we can on the evening for you. You can get a jump on the guys that will be on the floor that evening. But we'll see you here 6:30 this Thursday night. Start getting your questions and your guests ready for that evening. Folks, we've got a bunch of tools you can use. We do not make money off of this. I can assure you we're never going to make money off selling plastic pens. But these are very useful tools for you to grow your channel with. They're all available. Purchase them this evening when you become a wealth engineer. Have the tools in your hand. We have USB stick, as I said, with presentations and downloads and tools on it. Fast starter guide, everything on it. Means that anytime, anywhere, you can be talking to people about DuePoint now. It's not our lightning memory stick, but it's got a sample of what's on there, and you can use it. Pens, great to start conversations with people. Where'd you get the DuePoint pen? What do they do? You're there. I see guys coming in all the time with these Kong chargers, and Brendan, I don't have battery in my cell phone and my iPad. Guys, get a DuePoint power pack. At the moment, we don't have any, but we're ordering. They're going to be here in the next 2 days. Put your name down. Get a power pack. It says DuePoint again. People will say, who's DuePoint? And you're in. You can be talking to them about DuePoint and charging your phone with a reliable one. We've got iPad covers, we've got notebooks, and we've got business cards, guys. Rob always says, if you don't have a USB stick and business cards, I don't even want to talk to you. Those are the most powerful tools. That's why they're in our XP Rewards program. They are the most powerful tools. Order your business cards tonight. These are not the 12,500 Rand set. Thank goodness. You don't have to part with 12,500 Rand. They are a 5,000 Rand set, but because we buy them on bulk, you can have them for a couple hundred Rand. And you get 500 of them personalized. They are fantastic. Make sure you get the tools. Now, wealth engineers that are here and watching me live, we are in the month of Easter. Did you know that April is the shortest month of this year? 17 working days. This is a complete disaster for you as a wealth engineer. Why? Because you're in the business of making money right now. And when you have a 17-day month, you're going to feel like a business owner now. Business owners hate short months. It means less money. But we have lots of public holidays this month, which is good for us as wealth engineers. We have lots of time to talk to people who are not at work. And the beautiful thing about DuePoint is you can be signing them up anywhere, anytime. Presentations available for you online, your USB sticks, etc., etc. Use the tools this month. Set your mind. This is not a holiday month if you're focused on building your financial freedom. It's not. You can come and lie on the beach with me in December. That's when you can have a holiday. Now you want to get there. So let's use this month, guys. Particularly watching me live, wealth engineer. Let's use April. It's got a few working days, but it's got as many calendar days. Let's use it. Let's make this a magic month for you guys and your financial freedom. Don't forget that. Guys, if you become a wealth engineer this evening, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. I know it uses data to use YouTube, but it's free to subscribe. And where you subscribe, you'll know the moment we go live every day, your phone will ping or your iPad will ping. And every time we upload a new video, and we've got hundreds of videos. You would have seen we've just uploaded a whole array of new videos there for you guys. Please subscribe. You know what's going on. And then get our app. It plugs you into your channel 365, 24/7, live. You can see what's happening with your channel anywhere in the world. You've got all your personal documentation on there, training on there, everything. Download it for free. Use our Wi-Fi. Get it on your tablets and phones this evening before you go. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see we're very serious about what we're doing here. We are very, very serious. Have a look around. This is not some kind of startup. This is the real deal. We want you to be involved with us. We've got lots to fix in this place. Lots to fix in South Africa. Let's start fixing it with you guys. Let's start fixing it in ourselves with DuePoint. If you have any questions, please come and ask me or your lead wealth engineer afterwards. Get the questions answered. There isn't a question we can't answer here. Please come and ask them. Get confidence and come and join us in this. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you outside. Thank you very much for watching us, guys.